If you think my comedy is cringe though, or brain rot, that's great. Like, good for you. That's great. Good for you. That's great.
Hello people, welcome back. The Manii show finally responded to everything. As most of you know, recently this guy known as The Manii Show was in some controversy when he was found copyright striking YouTube channels that criticized him. Today, however, it is supposedly revealed that it wasn't actually Manii Show issuing these strikes. Not only does he respond to the copyright stuff, he also responds to claims of content theft and explains everything. So in today's video, we're gonna go over his response and all of the points he makes. So buckle in as we watch The Manii Show, setting the record straight.
Oh, hi. I'm Manii from The Manii Show, and you might know me from such things as TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Now, I never really made a video where I speak directly to you, so this actually feels kind of weird, but I want to set the record straight about what has happened since I returned from my very first VidCon last week.
So actually, something pretty interesting that I didn't know, while all of this was going down and all the videos were dropping about the Manii Show, he was actually like on vacation at VidCon at the time. Honestly, I would have been pretty scared walking into that convention after all these videos dropped, and I do feel for him here. He kind of got his vacation ruined by all of this shit, and I somewhat contributed to that, so sorry, I do feel bad. Anyways, let's hear what he has to say.
So, being a content creator, it's a full-time job, and it's a ton of work. And my team is literally just me and my friend. So ahead of VidCon, I hired an agent to help me manage my monetization sharing, and they went beyond by filing a copyright claim on Nguyen's video and flagging some others.
So yeah, as you heard, right before Manii left for his vacation, he claims that he hired an agent to run his monetization or something like that. I'm not sure what this agent would have been doing. I can't really think of what you would need an agent for to run monetization. I'm also not a 12 million subbed YouTuber, so maybe that's just something that you do once you hit the big leagues. Regardless though, he hired somebody to manage the money side of his channel, and he's claiming that that person was the one who issued these strikes. Now, in the video just a second ago, he did call this a copyright claim. However, that wasn't the right term. It was actually a copyright strike. A copyright claim is different than a strike. A claim just simply takes the revenue from a video. A strike takes a video off of YouTube and issues a strike to somebody's channel. If they get 3 strikes, their channel gets terminated, and yeah, a strike is definitely a way bigger deal than a claim. Regardless though, he's saying he wasn't the one who issued the strikes. Rather, it was the agent he had just hired.
I'd gotten warnings that the Manii Show was copyright striking videos criticizing him, but I didn't think he would notice my channel. Surely he wouldn't do that to me, but he did. I received an email that the Manii Show, but yeah, that he had reported.
And one of my videos had a copyright takedown, which is very new to my channel. The video in question that was taken down is why everyone hates the Manii Show.
Yeah. I'm the genius who hired them.
I never talked about the Coco Crazy strike, only really covered Nguyen's strike, but Nguyen was not the only person who got striked from this. This channel here, Coco Crazy, that had like 30,000 subs, also got striked.
But never with the intention to suppress any content or take down accounts. Like me, as someone who has been censored by TikTok multiple times, like, I am firmly against censorship. So as soon as we learned what had happened, we immediately contacted Nguyen to see the video, found no issue with the video, and contacted YouTube to reinstate the video and make things right with Nguyen.
I will say this is 100% true because Nguyen's video did go back up a few days later, so everything checks out here.
I immediately fired the agent. I also contacted YouTube to remove any claims against any other videos that may have been like caught up in this bullshit.
Another W for the Manii Show. He fired the person right away. Now, I will say it would be nice to see some sort of receipt about all of this, like some sort of DMs or something talking about it, maybe an email, because this would be absolutely ridiculous if it was true. But to be honest with you guys, he could have just made all this shit up to cover his ass. I doubt that, and I'm willing to trust Manii here with what he's saying, because he is coming off pretty damn genuine here. That's the way it seems to me anyways.
But at the end of the day, it is my name on the channel. I hired the agent, and I take full responsibility. Like, to those outraged by this, I am genuinely sorry with what has happened.
Also, Mannii Show is put in a spot right here where he could have easily just shifted all of the blame onto this agent and be like, this isn't my fault whatsoever. However, he's still taking a step back and taking responsibility for hiring this person on a whim. And once again, that's something I completely respect.
I respect our community, and it's hard. Like, we work really hard on this platform, so I respect you all for what you do. While some of you may disagree with what I do, mine is a comedy channel, and I certainly have no problem with people making fun of me. I've seen a lot of hater video thumbnails, and
Where's my thumbnail? I'm only joking. There's like a million videos made about this.
many which are way, way better than mine. Like, have you seen some of these? Like, I've laughed at some of the things Engween and Penguins and others have said.
That's some filthy fish paste right there.
Bro, he's standing like a mom about to call the manager up. Yeah, he looks like a Karen ready to, like, speak to the manager real quick.
The connoisseur of cringe getting off of his throne. Sensitive cyborg. The Manii Show is a bad actor.
In fact, I am a big fan of Penguins, aka Charlie, and love his work and the things that he says.
The Manii Show acts like he's a vampire and jokes are the garlic.
After he said my name, I was actually kind of starstruck, but heartbroken at the same time because, like, he might think I'm Brent Rivera 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of what I was thinking. However, unlike Brent Rivera, Mannii Show actually just issued this apology and is talking about it. Meanwhile, Brent Rivera just threw money at his situation and called it a day. Made some shitty TikTok response or something. Honestly, Brent Rivera needs to take notes. This is how you do it.
But am I gonna hate him and his content because he said mean things about me? No, my feelings are not hurt, and actually, all the things he did say are actually kind of sort of funny. I agree with Charlie, though. No creator should ever copyright strike another content creator by any means.
Yeah, that is like one of the cardinal YouTube sins, is to copyright strike other channels. And that's why there was so much backlash against Mannii Show. That is just one of the things you absolutely do not do. So I'm glad he has this stance on it as well. I'm really curious, like, what happened with that agent, though? Did the agent just go around striking videos for, like, what reason? I just don't understand that part a little bit. And another question that circles my mind is whether or not the agent was coming to the Mannii Show about any of the stuff before issuing any of the strikes. Were they like, hey, we found this copyright abuse and we're gonna strike it? Like, I'm wondering if any conversations like that happened.
But it's also clear a number of you haters accuse me of copying and stealing other people's content.
The Mannii Show is known for stealing content.
And when he's using other people's joke formats and audios, but then portrays it as his own.
Most of the time, he doesn't even come up with his own jokes. He just steals audio from other creators.
Now, in my videos that I made about Mannii Show, I also brought up this content theft thing. I will say, I'm one of these people he's about to talk about here.
You literally have a fundamental misunderstanding of how YouTube Shorts and TikTok platforms are engineered.
Okay, so let me just say, personally, I do have quite the understanding of how TikTok and Shorts work. And to be honest with you guys, I was stretching in my video. However, one of my points do still stand. And it's the fact that this guy claims he's like a comedian that could cure the universe with comedy. Now, whether that's just like a little witty remark or something, whatever. This guy claims he is a comedian, right? I don't know. I feel like a comedian would be writing his own skits and writing his own jokes, not just recreating other people's audios. Like, does doing that, you know, recreating other people's videos and playing dress up, does that really make you a comedian? Personally, I don't think so. But comedy is subjective, of course, so if people find that funny, then fine, but still, it's like other people's jokes.
Every YouTube short video is uploaded with two options under Shorts remixing: allow video and audio remixing, or allow only audio remixing as shown in the image above. Like, this is a feature, not a bug of the platform, and any audio that's uploaded to Shorts is easily allowed to be used by other creators to remix or recreate a brand new video. Like, every video that does use another creator's audio is linked to and listed under the original poster's audio, and it's a badge of honor for a poster's video to be used. to go viral and inspire more videos, okay?
Now, I will say it's not like illegal or against copyright or anything to be reenacting these TikTok or short audios, and I understand it's an accepted thing to do. But respectfully, it comes off pretty cringe to sit here and be like, oh, I'm a professional comedian, I can cure the universe with comedy. It's other people's jokes still, like, I don't care.
Moreover, I personally list inspired by credits to all the remakes I do to specially credit the creators who inspire me.
I also am not too sure how true that is because I remember looking for inspired by credits, and I mean, I didn't do a crazy deep dive into it, but on the few videos I saw, I don't recall them being there, and I also recall seeing comments asking where it is. But maybe that's something he changed and his more recent videos has that now. Regardless though, the whole copying audios thing is really just a simple criticism. The first video I made on the Manii show, I talked about that a little bit, and then mostly I just kind of laughed at his videos, made fun of them being cringe, whatever. What I actually care about is the copyright striking. The content theft, very small little part.
This is not copying, and this is not stealing content. I mean, if it was, then singing a cover of a karaoke version of a song is stealing that song.
How about this? What if you cover an artist's song and say that you're the best songwriter and your songs can cure the universe? Then, like, no, that doesn't really work. And that's kind of what I feel like Manii Show is doing with this.
Or making a chef's recipe is stealing that recipe.
I think it's more like if you were to recreate a chef's recipe and then go around boasting about that recipe that you made, calling yourself the world's greatest chef. Hey, like I said, this is the smallest of the problems. The big problem here was the copyright striking.
Like, think about it. If you think my comedy is cringe though, or brain rot, that's great. Like, good for you. There are plenty of other things you could watch with the swipe of a finger, and there seems to be plenty of people who do like my comedy, and good for them. Thanks, fans and subscribers. Oh, and to those hate videos, like, I absolutely respect your right to do so uncensored, so keep up the good work.
Is bro coping a little bit? Perhaps. But hey, most hate videos, including mine, are made in good fun for the most part. Sometimes I'll bring up a more serious topic in it, but mainly those types of videos shitting on cringe content is made for a laugh. And I see he respects it, I respect him. We got the respect going back and forth. Anyways, final verdict. So long as it's 100% true that this agent he hired on was the one issuing strikes and none of it was ran by Manii Show and they were just going off, then my respect for Manii Show has gone up a ton. And from what I've seen so far, it seems like he's being genuine, and I hope that that is the truth. As for the content theft, honestly, I was a little wrong for even calling that content theft. Like I said earlier, it is definitely a stretch. However, my point still stands on the fact that he calls himself this grand comedian while essentially copying other people's work. Because say whatever you want, that's essentially what that is. I don't care if TikTok or YouTube allows it. To me, it's just a workaround to repost someone else's video and claim it as your own. But if it works, then it works. I mean, go get your money, chase that bag, Manii. I too am sorry, so long as you're actually telling the truth here. Anyways, guys, do not forget I post every other day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch more KeidBoi, click this video right here. It's a less serious video, more on the funny side of things, so go have yourself a laugh. Shout out to Yuri for being a Spongebob tier channel member. Go to KeidBoi.com to get your merch, and yeah, bye.